Good morning, class. Today we are going to discuss about your next topic, that is adaptations in animals. In earlier lectures, we have discussed that the animals are divided into two groups, that is invertebrates and vertebrates. We have discussed vertebrates, which were divided into five groups, that is fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Now we are going to discuss about adaptations. Now, what are adaptations? You have seen that the environment is changing and it is different in every region. For example, in the mountains, the environment is cold, and in the desert, the environment is hot, and in the plains, it is mixed. Like sometimes there are cold, sometimes there are hot, and sometimes it is raining. So, how do these animals survive in this environment? First of all, what is their habitat? Habitat is the environment in which that animal grows. That is called its natural habitat. For example, you can find dogs, right, in your areas. Now, that area, or we can say that this region is their natural habitat in which the temperature goes up to 50 degree, and there is this also rainy season, and there is this cold also. So this is their natural habitat. The habitat in which the animal grows and lives is called its natural habitat. This habitat changes over time. For example, nowadays global warming is increasing. So temperature is becoming hotter day by day. And in winters there is this cold also. That is, the temperature is going lower day by day. So, how do these animals will survive in this? You have also seen that plants also survive in different environments. For example, cactus grows in desert and in mountain areas. Plants have different shape and their sizes. Plants also change their structure so that they can survive in that environment. That's also happened with the animal. Animal have some changes in their structure so that they can survive in that environment. These changes in their structures or in their behavior are called adaptations. So, adaptations are the changes in the structure and in the behavior of the animals so that they can survive in that environment. Now, there are different type of adaptations in animals according to their habits, according to their food habits, according to the movement, according to the climate, and accordingly to the camouflage, migration, and hibernation. So, first one is your adaptations by food habits. According to the food the animals eat, the animals are divided into different groups, and those are carnivores, omnivores, herbivore, and scavengers. First one is herbivores. Herbivores are the animals which eat only grass, which eat only plants, which do not eat other animals. Those are called herbivores, which are totally dependent on plants for their food. For example, cows, buffaloes are all herbivores. Now, what are the changes in them? Basically, what are the adaptations? They have very sharp teeth in front of them and very strong and broad teeth at the back of their jaw, which helps them in grinding and chewing the food. You have also seen that squirrels have different shape of their teeth. Their front teeth are razor shaped, which helps them to bite and gnaw the food. Next one is carnivores. Carnivores are the animals which eat other animals. They do not eat plants, they eat other animals. For example, lion, tiger are all carnivores. You have seen that they have very pointed teeth, which helps them in piercing and tearing the flesh of the prey. Next one is omnivores. Omnivores are those animals which eat both plants and animals. For example, monkeys, ape, and human beings are also omnivores. Next one is scavengers. Some animal eats the dead animals. They eat on the decaying flesh of the dead animals. Those animals are called scavengers. For example, vultures or hyenas. Vultures have very sharp beak which helps them in tearing the flesh. And hyenas have very short and powerful canines which help them to eat the prey or the dead animal's flesh. Next one is parasites. Parasites are those which live on the blood of other animals. For example, fleas and ticks which lives on other animals and feed on their blood. They spread by jumping on one animal to another and they suck their blood. That's how they survive on other animals. So we have discussed what are adaptations. Adaptations are the changes in the animals. There are different types of adaptation. We have covered the adaptations according to the food habit, which divides the animals into different groups. First is herbivores. Herbivores are those animals which eat grass or which depends on plant for their food. For example, deer, cows and buffaloes. Next one is carnivores. Carnivores are the animals which are dependent on other animals which eat the flesh of other animals. For example, tiger, lion are all carnivores. Next one is omnivores. Omnivores are those which eat both plant and other animal flesh. For example, as humans, we are also omnivores. Monkeys, apes and bears are all omnivores. Next one is scavengers. Scavengers are those which eat dead animals, which eat on the flesh of dead animals. For example, hyenas and vultures. Next one is parasites. Parasites are those which suck the blood of other animals, which live on other animals. They are totally dependent on other animals for their food by sucking their blood. For example, fleas and ticks. Okay class, this will be all for today. Thank you for listening.